In this section we will discuss about looking for references to find the research gap and then write the problem statement and the literature review.
In general, a research proposal has the following structure, though it may change slightly from institution to institution. Title: Read How to Write and Publish a Scientific Paper, 8th edition, Robert A. Day and Barbara Gastel. Authors: Lead researcher, co-researchers, collaborators. Abstract: 250 words, include the problem statement, hypothesis, if it applies, aim, method, expected results. Keywords: Introduction, include the context, problem statement, clarification of terms, definitions or abbreviations, hypothesis if it is a quantitative research.
Aim and objectives. Expected results, quantitative presentation of what is expected from the research. Significance and scope. Literature review. Methodology. Gantt chart. References.
You may go to universities' websites to find previous works. As an example, we will go to Google Scholar and type in the keywords from your research topic. What you want to know is which are the major works and which are the later works and their authors. Look at the picture to the right.
To write the introduction and the literature review, you need to find all the sources that are relevant for your research. At this point, you don't have to read them.
You will look for information sources such as articles in refereed international journals, books, chapters in edited books, articles in national refereed journals, conference papers and research reports, PhD dissertations and master thesis, universities' websites and non-refereed journals.
The importance of the literature review lies in that you will know about what others have written about the problem, what theories have been advanced, the approach that other researchers have taken, the contradictions in previous research works, and what is the gap that you will be filling with your proposed research.
Important: when doing a research work, this is where you spend most of your time, retrieving and sorting information from previous works. You must do a systematic, reference by reference, and an extensive, all the references, search. The literature review consists in detecting, compiling, and consulting the bibliography and other useful written materials in a systematic way for the purposes of the study, where the necessary and relevant information will be obtained and summarized in regards to the research problem.
Next, you need to create your citation network. This is which authors are cited by which authors. There are several free online citation network software tools that you can use like CitNet Explorer, or you can do it manually by creating a pivot table in MS Excel. Note: this is one of the most time-consuming activities along with the literature review while writing your research paper.
Here is how to do it manually in an Excel book. Make a list of all your references, include in each column the name of the work, times it has been cited and the author. If there are more than one author, include them in a different record each. From each of your detected sources, check their bibliography section and include all the references related to your research topic on which they were based, to detect the major and later works. Note: you have to be very consistent in making this list. The name of the work and the names of the authors have to be the exact same for all the occurrences. Bear in mind that may be some errors made by people when making the transcriptions. Correct them if necessary.
After you do the search for references, you may get a list of several thousands references, but you don't have to read all the references. You will have to be selective. Delete from your list those references that are not directly related to your topic. Select the major works and read the titles, indexes, chapters or summaries first. For the selected references, it is recommended to annotate the complete identification of the reference and make a work card or add it to your electronic file. Once you have selected the most relevant sources, it is when you will start reading.
Once the major works are identified, you have to find them in some other virtual places such as Amazon.com, Gandhi.com, etc., or in physical libraries. If it is not possible to locate all the major works, you need to locate most of them. If you can't find some references, check if your local library can do an interlibrary loan so that you can get the books that you need. Locate the most recent. Locate the works of the most recognized experts in the field, major works.
Select those that will be useful for the research and get rid of the ones that won't be useful. In all areas, primary sources like books, indexed journals, conference proceedings, symposiums, international peer-reviewed conferences, etc. It might happen that a primary source refers to our problem, but it may not be useful because it approaches the topic from a different point of view, or other studies concluded that its results are erroneous. In regards to books, you may begin by reviewing its table of contents to see if there are sections that you will have to read. If they are articles, check the abstract first, then its conclusions and results. Take note who the authors are. You may want to look for more of their publications.
Now it's your turn.
Answer these questions. You are going to record yourself answering these questions. You are going to record the synthetic voice and your voice as if it were a conversation. You have from 30 to 40 seconds to answer. Give complete answers. Give reasons. Use all the time you need to answer. Don't stop speaking. The file type you submit to your teacher must be MP3. If you need more time, stop this video and record your answer, then resume this video and continue with your recording.
You are going to practice several times answering these questions. When you think you are ready, record yourself with the speech-to-text microphone in WhatsApp in your cell phone. If it shows the words that you are saying, then your pronunciation is correct. If not, check your pronunciation. Find a voice synthesis application so that you copy and paste what you are trying to say and listen to how the words are pronounced. Then try again until you pronounce correctly. When you are able to pronounce correctly, then record the questions and your answers using your cell phone and submit it to your teacher.
1. Escucha las preguntas primero. 2. Escribe tus respuestas. 3. Practica leyendo tus respuestas con tu celular en el modo de voz a texto para que verifiques que se escriben correctamente las palabras que dices. También puedes usar otro programa de reconocimiento de voz o de dictado. 4. Cuando pronuncies bien, graba la conversación. Si pronuncias mal, no envíes tu archivo hasta que lo hagas correctamente.
Describe 2 other alternatives you can use to make your citation network. Mention the structure of a research proposal. How are you going to find the major works and the later works? What are the first information sources that you will be looking for? What is the importance of the literature review? What does a systematic and extensive search mean? How will you create your citation network? If it's a book that you are going to use, what will you read first? If it's an article that you are going to use, what will you read first?
This is the end of the session. See you in our next Hands on the Writing a Research Proposal Flipped Classroom session.